Good morning. Good morning. A very warm good morning to you on this foggy day here in LA. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and share this prayer from the Agape page to my page, thus increasing the reach that it may have, that one person it might reach that it didn't reach without it. By the way, I am Kelwin Hagen, and I am delighted to be here with you today for this morning. I was not scheduled, but I got a message from somebody, thank you, requesting whether or not I could jump on the prayer line. So I messaged Jason, and he said, go for it. So here I am. I get to do the Agape morning prayer this Saturday. This lovely morning after Halloween. Such a joy. Such a joy yesterday, whereas I just stayed home for Halloween, put a little clown on my porch that when there's a little bit of noise, it gets all laughy and its eyes get all red. And I just hung out watching scary stuff on TV. Watching scary stuff on TV and waiting for the kids to come up so that I could give them a little bit of a scare and then share. It's my joy. So fun. My computer is telling me that I've got my settings too low, and I could have sworn I have my settings high enough to be able to do whatever I need to do. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but I'll have to check that later on. So I hope everybody's coming through okay for everybody. I don't see any messages yet. So I'll wait a minute and see who's coming on. Hopefully there's plenty of folks jumping on. There we go. Shario, how you doing? Good morning from Atlanta. We got Roslyn tuning in from San Diego. Get a few more folks in before I get started. Today I wasn't planning on anything, so I thought I would talk about what we've been talking about in the Mandela of Being book and the book study I do on Thursdays. And talking about, here's the thing. All the spiritual teachers talk about coming back to the now moment. Coming back to right here. In the Mandela of Being, Dr. Moss talks about it as being coming back to the beginning of yourself. Well, your body is always present in the now. That's nice because it's somewhere we can always find our body because we know where it is. Sometimes the thing we didn't know is that even though we're not, it is in the now all the time. So where do we go? Where do we go when we're not in the now? When we're not present in the exact moment? Are we going into the past and regretting what's taken place? Or are we going into the future and having anxiety about what might take place? Or are we worried about something we did, something this, that from us? From the me side? Or are we worried about, or are we concerned about what other people are doing, allowing other people to be building our life and manifesting our life for us? Where do we go when we step out of the now. Patria, I want to thank you very much for that message, because I had not jumped on the line yet and was unaware that there was nobody there. So I was glad I could fill in. So thank you very much for that. Hello, Danielle. Danielle, it's nice to have you here. Another Atlanta. Yes, 2 in Atlanta. Ellen, hello. Sounds good in Colorado. Thank you for that. Sometimes the computer tells me things aren't going so good, but they look fine out in the world. Hello, Curtis. Good morning. We got Linda coming in from Connecticut. Blessings. Nicole from Vegas. Patrice in Hawaii. Akanke. Good morning from Philadelphia. The city of brotherly love. Yes. And Winky. Hello from South Africa. From Spring, Texas, we got Karen. Kimberly, good morning. From L.A., right here in town. Good morning, Shawnee. Aloha. Okay. So where do we go? See, because like I was saying, is our body never leaves the now. And that's why when we ever come back to our breath, we can always come back to this now moment. No matter what's taking place in the world, no matter what's taking place anywhere. Hello, Lenoris. Good morning, Libby. So here's the thing that I'm at the point in this book and in our book club in the reading, where we're talking about how we recognize. Good morning, Cynthia. Where we go. Now, usually when we're not here present in the now, it's a circular thing, and we're kind of in the past and the future and the me and the you and all that all over the place. But there's usually like one thing that tends to pull us in one direction or another. In the mandala, they talk about the past, the future, me and you. So if we're a stick standing up in the middle of that mandala, which way do we lean? And what pulls our stick the most? And you start becoming aware of what triggers you, what pulls you out of the now and pulls you into the other things. And then once you do that, for instance, if I'm in the now and I get pulled out by thoughts of something else, somebody did something, somebody this, somebody that, and I'm thinking about somebody else, I'm thinking about you, or the you mean somebody outside of me. But then it doesn't stop there, because then it goes to what you did, what you might do, how that affected me. And so it's this big circle starts going. Oh my God. The circle is like if you put a bunch of dirt inside a bottle, plastic bottle or glass bottle, you put the cap back on after filling it with water up almost to the top, and you shook it up real good and you set it down. That bottle's going to be all murky and muddy looking. You won't be able to see through the bottle. Well, that's what's taking place as the stick is going around and around to the past, to the you, to the future, to the me, to the future, to the past, to the you, and oh my God, you lose track of where you are. However, if I can learn to recognize where I'm going, when I'm going there, I can stop. I can take 3 breaths, my easy peasy threesy. And with those 3 breaths, I can come back to this now moment, right here, right now, and be present. And I can recognize, okay, I was being pulled away by thoughts of or past, future, me or you. What thoughts are pulling me away? So like in so many other teachings where we slow down and we start to recognize when we're being pulled out of the now, as we start to recognize that, we are able we are able to, what happened here? As we start to do that, we are able to slowly start to realize when we're not in the now. Actually, kind of quickly, you start to realize when you're not in the now. And we start to be able to pull ourselves back into the now almost before we've completely pulled out of it. Now, nobody lives every moment in the now. It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't. We always have thoughts of other things. And as soon as we have thoughts of something else, and we verbalize those thoughts or we think about them, we're not in the now anymore because we're thinking about something that took place. So our goal is to try to hover in the now. The smaller we keep that circle, the more often we can pull it back into our bodies, which, thank goodness, our bodies are always right here, right now. It's kind of cool. Love this book. Oh, it's it's teaching the same thing all the spiritual things teach, but it's teaching it on a different wavelength, and it's just really wonderful. That's why I love my book study when we go to one book or another, and we're doing this one now, because it gives me a chance to really go into depth with other people and share it. It's pretty fun. Hi, Marvin. Hey, Jazz. Jazz knows she joins us for the book club. It's it's a good place to be. Hello, John. Good morning. Karen. A butterfly just landed on me for a second and flew it away, reminding me to stay in the now. Yes. When something like that happens and it brings you back to your body, right to the now, it's wonderful, isn't it? Hello, Harmony. Tahita. Sean. Yes. So much love out here. Well, again, I'm Kelwin Hagen. I'm filling in for whoever is supposed to maybe be here. I don't know who they have on Saturday mornings, every other Saturday mornings now, but I got to be here. Somebody sent me a message asking me if I could, and I could, so I'm blessed. Thank you. So, where do you go? What tends to pull us out of the now? So I want us to think about that this day, this week, and just think about when you're not in the now, what pulled you away? Was it something from the past? Something from the future? Something from me? Or something from you? So, no, I do a book club on Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. If you go to my Facebook page, Kelwin Hagen, you can find it there. It's pinned to the top post, and you're welcome to join us. And if you send me your email address, if you message me there and send me your email address, I will add you to my email so that you can be kept up to date on it. It's a wonderful opportunity. And we're a little ways into this book now, but every chapter stands on its own, and it'd be great to have you there. There's so many things going on too. And just before I even start getting into the prayer, make sure you also go into agapelive.com. Reverend Michael's doing another class right now. I don't know if it's past the time being able to jump in or not, but there's always stuff going on at Agape that you can be part of. And so many of these things, it's like Reverend Michael said, being there Sunday, whether we're online or there and there, is great. And it fills people up, and they get all really ready to go, and they get wrapped up in their love, and they feel it, and they feel it. Then they go home, and they spend the week, and it goes down and down and down and down till they get to next Sunday and fill up again. Well, the classes, your prayer and your meditation, your practice that you do, that's where we learn that we can always fill our tank, and our cup no longer is half empty or half full. It's just always continually being filled. Think about life that way. Life is always filling us up. My body can heal anything, Libby. Yes, it can. Ah, prayers for, yes, please post whatever prayers you have. I'm going to go over all of these later too. And keep in, as we're going through this. I love all the prayers for everything. Affirming what is, right? So, let's take a minute and go into prayer. We're going to start when I tap this little bowl, my chime. We're going to stop and take 3 full, deep breaths, conscious breaths, coming back to our body right here, right now. I am grateful for this morning. Grateful to be able to be here on the Agape prayer time. Grateful I woke up and got to go feed the crows in the backyard. Grateful for the breath that I took this morning as I first woke up and reached over and hit my snooze button. Grateful for my feet firmly planted and grounded. I am grateful for my life. Grateful for everything that is in my life. Grateful for the time I got to spend last night answering the door to all the trick-or-treaters coming up to the door. So much joy, so much love, so much fun. Grateful for the ones that I got a little opportunity to scare just a little bit with my clown on the porch. Grateful for all of this. Grateful for my life. Grateful for my breath. My gratitude is overflowing. I'm grateful for all things, knowing that all things are one thing. This lifing is the only thing that's anywhere. There is no thing outside of it. And what the thing that is most present right here, right now, is God. Because it is the only thing that is anywhere. And if we want to feel God, we come to right here, right now, and wherever that is, whenever that is, that's where God is. God is everything in everything. There is absolutely no place that there is not the presence of God, because if it is God. We can call it that. We can call it it. It. Because if it is God. The infinite possibilities are staggering. The simplicity of that is staggering. God is. Period. This is the absolute truth of what God is, what the lifing is, and knowing that this is the truth of what lifing is, I know that this is the truth of what and whose I am. I am the divine, living, breathing life of God right here, right now. My body, present in and as the living life of God. My thoughts, present in and as the living, breathing life of God. This is who and whose I am. This is who and whose you are. This is who and who each one of us is. Wrap your head around that. God is everything. This means that that is the very nature that you are. You are stardust. We are the exact same things that drives the planets, that moves the stars. You are all that you are. And all that you are is all that God is. Think about that for a moment. Let's take a breath on that right now, right here. I am the living, breathing love of God right here, right now. Nicole, my heart goes out to you as your wonderful dog passed on last night into their next journey, knowing that the love of God is where your dog is right now, that there is no beginning and no end, and the journey continues, and knowing that where you are, your dog is with you and will always be with you here and now. I love you. Wholeness. All needs met. Healing in my body temple. Continued prayer for love and joy and peace, knowing that where we are, the loving presence of God is, and the healing presence of God is, and the perfect life of God is. So as we move forward through this prayer time, and I acknowledge each and every person here and each and everything that may or may not be going on in your life, in your circle, knowing that right here, right now, where you are perfect as you are right now. I'm all right already. So as we move forward, and as I look on these prayer requests that are here, these prayers that are affirming the perfect love of God taking place right here, right now, I know that in each and every one of these prayers, there is love, tenderness, joy. So as I pray in the knowing of the abundance of this world, the abundance of peace everywhere, knowing that where there is pain, God is there, right here, right now. So as I look forward, as we move further into this prayer time, I know that each and every person that is present in this prayer right here, right now, you and your body are present in this now moment. What is happening right here, right now, is the living, breathing life of God as you, as me, as we. And as I move forward through this day, as I look at each and every moment that I walk through, I will recognize that my body is here right now. And I will come back to my breath and be present right here, right now. So I declare and decree right here, right now, that the perfect love and the perfect healing of God is taking place where you are, as you, and as each and every person working with you in your life, living with you in your life. You are the perfect dynamic of God right here, right now. And as I look out at the world, at some of the bigger spots in the world, in my neighborhood, in my city, in my state, in my nation, I know that in each and every one of these places where things are taking place, the love of God is there right here, right now. And in these moments, everything is working for our greatest good in ways that we can't always see. But the love of God is there, right here, right now. Kimberly, prayers that be in alignment with God. Tahita, knowing that the healing, perfect healing of God is taking place in your body, in your ankles, and that right now, where you are, the perfect circulation of God is taking place through your body, through your life, as your body is present in this perfect moment, right here, right now. Patri, knowing that as you travel, that where you travel to, you are just always here now. And here now, everything is perfect inside the one life of God. Knowing this, I know that the perfect journey is taking place and will be happening with that ease and grace. Today I move forward, continuously bringing myself back to my new beginning, bringing myself back to now, and recognizing that where I am now, where my body is, God is. And it is good. It is good. So knowing the perfect life of God is where we are right now. Where each and every one of us is, I know that this perfect life is moving forward in its imperfect ways. The love of God is with you, each and every one of us, right here, right now. I give thanks for this. I give thanks for the perfect healing in this. I give thanks for the perfect abundance in this. I give thanks for the perfect everything. I know that those of us out here that are praying for life to bring us more, that it is already here right now. All I need. Lifing, going ahead of me, providing me all I need before I know I need it. I am the abundance I am looking for. I give thanks for this. I give thanks and I release it into the big life, the big love, the big... the big everything that's inside me. I give thanks and I let it go. I release it. I release all my doubts. I release all my fears. I let it go. I let it go knowing that it is done. And so it is. Amen. So, as we go through our day today, let's remember we can always come back to a new beginning. And in that new beginning, that's where God is. Kelwin, Hagen. And I love that. And please tune into agapelive.com. Tune into us on Sunday. If you're anywhere in the LA area, come to Agape Live. If you're not in the LA area, come to Agape and go to a local service as well. Be out present in the world. The world is a wonderful, dynamic place. And the more people you surround yourself with, the more love you surround yourself with, because that's all that's taking place in this world is different degrees of love. So, today, today I'm going to seriously work on, like it talks about in the book, recognizing what is pulling me out of the now. Is it thoughts about the past? Is it thoughts about the future? Is it thoughts about me? Is it thoughts about you, meaning anybody outside of me? And then come on back, plant myself, take a few breaths, and come back to the beginning. Come back to now. Sometimes you're only there for a flash. Sometimes you stay in the now for a few seconds. Oh, that's glorious. And sometimes you find yourself sitting in the now for a while. So thank you. Thank you all very much. So glad that I got to be able to be here today. I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace. I'll be going over all the prayers here and holding you all in love and a loving embrace, knowing that the perfection of God is where you are.